Tariffs. You've heard the word a million times, but what actually are they? A government tax? A power move? Just a way to make avocados more expensive? Today we're breaking down 5 things you probably never knew about tariffs, including some wild stuff that might surprise you. Number 1. Tariffs aren't new. They helped fund early America. Long before income taxes were a thing, tariffs were the main source of money for the US government. In fact, up to the early 1900s, tariffs paid for everything from infrastructure to military spending. Alexander Hamilton, yeah, the musical guy, was a big fan of tariffs. America even had major political debates in the 1800s over them, not just about money, but about regional power and trade control. Number 2. Tariffs don't just protect industries, they start wars too. While tariffs are often framed as protecting jobs or local businesses, they've also caused some serious global drama. Ever heard of a trade war? That's what happens when one country slaps on tariffs and the other fires back with their own. The US-China trade tensions are a modern example, but even in the 1930s, the Smoot-Hawley tariff was blamed for deepening the Great Depression after other countries retaliated. Number 3. Some of the weirdest stuff in the world has tariffs. This is where it gets fun. Tariffs don't just apply to cars and steel. There are actual tariffs on things like chewing gum, Roquefort cheese, live animals, but not dead ones, snow globes, and even socks with individual toes. Some countries have hundreds of weirdly specific tariff codes. Want to import a tricycle with more than 3 wheels? Congrats, that's a new tariff category. Number 4. Who really pays for tariffs? Spoiler, it's complicated. When you hear country A imposes tariffs on country B, it sounds like one government is charging another. But really, it's businesses in the importing country that pay them. And those costs usually get passed on to you, the consumer. That's why tariffs can feel invisible until the prices on electronics, food, or furniture go up. So no, you're not cutting a check for a tariff, but it might be hiding in your grocery receipt. And number 5. Tariffs are used as power moves, not just for trade. Tariffs aren't just about protecting jobs or raising money. They're used as leverage in international negotiations. Need a country to play ball in a trade deal? Threaten a tariff. Want to push a certain policy? Drop a tariff on a key industry. They've been used to push environmental reforms, settle disputes, and even punish unfair practices, all without firing a single shot. Now it's time for the bonus fact. Some tariffs exist just to make things annoying. Yeah, some tariffs are literally designed to just be annoying. These are called nuisance tariffs, and they're often set so low, like 0.5%, that they raise barely any money, but still require paperwork, inspections, and processing. Why? Sometimes it's just bureaucracy, other times it's a quiet way to discourage imports without making headlines. Tariffs are way more than just headlines or economic jargon. They fund governments, spark wars, hide in your prices, and sometimes they just make it more expensive to buy fancy cheese. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more breakdowns of trending topics that sound boring but are actually fascinating, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.